Bring, bring.
And then what happened? I think that is so important to be able to know what happened because in my youth, they had the phone on the wall in the community and everybody had to wait their turn to use the phone. And of course, this phone was was kind of a legacy that came to us when we bought the house in Oakland. It was one of the uh, leftover things in the house, and so I have enjoyed this phone. I can call everybody up. I want to call up Josephine Duvenac. Now, Josephine Duvenac was one of the main things people who encouraged the storytelling in my life. She was a wealthy Quaker, and they have a place called Hidden Villa Camp, and it's in Los Altos, California. And in Los Altos, when she hired me, she said, "And you will be the artist under the trees." Under the trees, the olive trees. The olive trees was where I was sleeping overnight, every single night, with 7 children who were like 11 years old. 11 is such an important number. Like 11, but before that, they were 10 years old. And before that, they were 8 years old. And before that, they were 6 years old. And before that, they were 5 years old. But every year is like an onion. Every year fits right into another one until you get to be as old as you want to be, depending on the practice that you have. All the years in your life. Now, step on the pin bent. And that's the way the message went. And when my son Eddie was 11 years old, he went on a field trip with the Quakers. And the field trip took him right up to Argenta, British Columbia, where they needed one more student to start the school with the province. The province would fund them. It was during the war years, and I did not approve of the war. I did still was a pessimist against the war. I guess they call it something else now. But anyway, he was chosen to be the one more student to begin their school called Argenta Friends School. And then after he finished that school, he started there when he was 11 years old. He went 12, 13 years old, 14, and at 15 he came back and lived with me in California. And then he went back again and graduated from the 12th grade in Argenta, British Columbia. And that started his life there in Canada. And now, at this time, he's living in Calgary, 2434 Bowness Road, T2N 3L7, Calgary, Canada. I always have been told that whenever you have an opportunity to give an address when you're speaking for the public, it's a good thing to do. 2434 Bowness Road, Northwest, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. T2N 3L7. T2N 3L7. Now I stepped on a pin, the pin bent. That's the way the message went.
That's it, huh? Okay, thank you.